Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve our skillrack daily challenge using Python programming language. Before going to logic, if you didn't subscribe to our channel, then subscribe right now and make our work more meaningful.
Let us solve today's TC using C programming language. Given a head of a circular doubly linked list, we are given a integer data which is to be inserted at the middle of CDDL. CDDL, which is nothing but circular doubly linked list. We have to return the head of the revised CDDL. Given a head of a circular doubly linked list, we are given an integer data which is to be inserted at the middle of the circular doubly linked list. We have to return the head of the revised CDDL. Now let us know the features of CDDL. Each node has two pointers pointing to the next and prev nodes. The prev pointer of the head node will point to the last node. The next pointer of the tail node will point to the head node. Now the features of CDDL are each node has two pointers pointing to the next and previous nodes. The previous pointer of the head node will point to the last node. The next pointer of the tail node will point to the head node. These are the features. Now let us consider the test case for our program. So we are given a input in the format like this. So n is equal to 4 here. So four integers are given, and the element to be inserted in the middle is 50 here. So there are 4 integers and 50 here. So our task is to insert the 50 in the middle of the list. So this will be in this format. So for inserting it here, we will be using some functions. Now this 37 will contain the address of next coming element. So this pointer will consist the address of next element. Similarly, so on. And finally, the 22 here consists the address of the 37, which is the head node. So we are representing it in double quotes. And here also 37 will be containing the address of 22. Now the previous pointer, so 91 will contain the address of 37 and 77 will contain the address of 91. 22 will contain the address of 77, like that, so on. And the element to be inserted is 50, so our task is to insert the element after 91 and before 77. So 50 should be inserted previous pointer of 77 and after of 91. So this will be in this format. So after 77 and previous pointer of 91, so it should contain the address of 91 in the previous pointer. So it should be inserted between these two addresses. So previous pointer of address containing 91 and after of address containing 77. That is 50 should be inserted in this format after 91 and then 77. So this will be our required linked list. So in order to get more idea about the linked list, watch some YouTube tutorials to understand the concepts. Now let us implement our logic in C programming language. First we are getting the total number of data, and that is total nodes, and we are passing it to the function called append data, which will append the given data which is passed as input. So here is the append function. So here we are using a structure pointer called a new node, and the directions and are checked in this function, tail of next and new node of prev. So after getting the input, we are having a structure node called ptr. That is, we are having a function here called insert node at middle, which returns a pointer which is nothing but the head node. So it takes the argument head and the data which is returned. So this insert node at middle returns a pointer which is head of the CDDL. And finally we are checking our condition whether middle of prev not equal to middle node of prev, and if it is not properly inserted we will be printing this message, and finally we will be printing our CDLL also in reverse order. So now our task is to define this function insert node at middle. So here it is the function insert node at middle, which takes the argument head and data. So it is a structure pointer. So here first we have to calculate the total number of nodes. For that we are using a for loop, while loop here, sorry. This while loop returns a total number of nodes. So first we are assigning a temp to head for finding the total number of nodes. While temp of next not equal to head, total nodes will be incremented and temp will be assigned to the temp of next. So this while loop terminates before one step process. So after the while loop we are incrementing again total number of nodes, which will give our exact number of nodes. So after getting the total number of nodes, middle node prev, which is equal to get node of head comma total nodes by 2. So the middle node prev, which is nothing but total by 2, so it is odd. Get node of head comma total nodes divided by 2. So total by 2, so it is odd. Now next, middle node of next, which is the middle node prev of next. So next we are using a structure pointer called a new node and assigning the data. So new node of data which is equal to data, and new node of next which is equal to the middle node of next, new node of prev which is equal to middle node prev, middle node prev of next which is equal to new node, middle node next of prev which is equal to new node. Finally, we are returning, after these 4 lines, we will be returning the head of the CDDL. This will be our required code to execute this problem.